Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Silent, and I'm back with another video. Tonight we're gonna be reacting to Tom MacDonald. You guys asked for it, you know I got y'all. Shout out to the Hangover Gang family. Appreciate y'all supporting me. Yeah, this is the No Lives Matter, and for those of you who've seen my last video, I think you guys are kind of getting the wrong impression of how I felt. I'm not the type of person to get uncomfortable with like certain topics. But I can say that I was a little bit worried about having this on my channel. Mainly because, since, my job and my college, they profile, you can look that up what that means. Unfortunately, we're in that era where saying certain things could affect your job, it could affect my education, me going to college, it could affect this channel, unfortunately. But I was definitely not really uncomfortable. I just didn't know how to react because I was just so surprised. I haven't heard anybody talk about something like this since Joyner Lucas, I'm Not a Racist. And I love that song because it just brings attention to what's going on in the real world. You just take that song and you just multiply it tenfold. But I was just of course I just didn't want to say anything because like I said, this really could affect. I have things to lose. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And of course I have other things to say, but I'm not gonna talk too much. I just want to get to the song. You guys wanted me to express my opinion, so I got you. If this is your first time on the channel, why don't you go hit this like button, go check out my other content. I react to K-pop, rap. I'm trying to get back to reacting anime and whatnot, Without further ado, let's step right into it, man.
Hip-hop diet is full of guys who cannot even rap. Facts. Media dividing us by color.
Oh, I guess it's right off the bat. Man, ain't that such a shame too? I grew up, the first rapper I ever listened to was T.I. and MTV. A lot of rappers, I would definitely say I'm probably more old school than new school, but at the same time, I'm like the middle child. I'm in between. I definitely relate more to old school though. But at the same time, there are still new school rappers I really like, but I'm more into storytelling and meaningful motivational rap, if that makes sense. Nowadays, it's just, like I said, I've said this many times, but as tits, drugs, you really you have to get it's almost like I think he's wearing Gucci right now. It's almost like everyone has to wear everyone's copying each other. Everyone has to wear a new Gucci. Everyone has to have a nice car. Everyone has to have the bling. And I've never wore gold before. Everyone just has to wear gold then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just hip hop has just changed over time. And a lot of the times people just be saying the same things over and over again. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Perfect example.
Hip-hop diet is full of guys who cannot even rap. Facts. Media dividing us by colors, white or black. Facts. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. Facts. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. And everything's so...
Oh man. This is a 3 minutes and 12 second video. I feel like my reaction is gonna be 15 minutes. We already knew black and white divided by either social media or just votes, but what he said about I'm a Christian, and actually one of my very early videos I reacted to Lil Nas X, and I said hey, let him do him. I really don't care about the matter. Just because I'm a Christian, there's one person just went after me saying this is why I don't believe in your religion, just going at I was I really didn't say anything that was really offensive. I just said I just didn't care. You do you, boo boo. You do you. Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I can see why, in a way, Christians are being attacked. For those in the LGBTQ, there have been, I had a friend he went to a church, even though she came out as gay, and the church completely shunned her. And there's a lot of people with instances like that. There are people that disown their child for being gay, because of their religion, which I think that's just, you should love the child just the way they are. I know what it says in the Bible, but I mean, at the same time, it's who are you to judge them? We're all sinners, right? Right? What did he say? He said, don't hate the police, then everyone thinks you whack. Why? Like, why? Not every police is a bad cop. There are bad cops, but not everyone is. I feel like even the good cops just get scared enough that they just want to quit and they don't want to be cops anymore, because now there's this stigma going around that all cops are bad. That's like saying all black people are like gang members and drug dealers. All white people are racist and rapists. All Mexicans are janitors and stuff like that. Just don't understand. Stigmas, I know we all like stereotype all the time. We all generalize. Unfortunately, we do, whether we think so or not. But just try not to, you know, everyone's their own distinct person.
And everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We could unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey, the music we
He said Black Lives Matter gets so aggressive. The looting and the I just say this? I'm just gonna say this right now. If you've burned or looted during that time, I really don't believe you have the right to say Black Lives Matter. I don't care who you are. I know someone who, she was like in her late 50s, family-owned business she built from the ground up, and her business was burned down and she got no closure from it. I'm just like, this is the Black Lives Matter movement? It's like, I don't know. I understand you guys are angry, but sometimes, I mean, I don't know, maybe, I don't think, you know, violence solves violence. You said white folks who agree can't support the message. I don't know, what is he, I mean, I've seen people support Black Lives Matter all the time and they're all white. I don't know what he means by that. Does he mean like white folks who agree that Black Lives Matter is aggressive can't support the message? That's probably what he means. I mean, I agree they're aggressive. I mean, like, at the same time, it's like, even I can't support the message sometimes. I can't support Black Lives Matter sometimes. Sometimes they be doing some stuff that I just don't agree with. I'm just like, yo, y'all wildin' for real. Kind of out of pocket. He said both sides go to war and they don't respect it. And he also said, like, we can unify and they all go against them. I see what he's trying to do, because everybody is so divided by whether it's parties, religion, race. If we are unified, then we can solve things together, or go against them, which is, you know, the government. And we all, you know, like he said, divided with votes and elections. I come to realize this. I relate to a lot of people that are within my tax bracket more than I like. If I was to talk to, of course I can relate to like a rich black person, but I'll probably relate more to a white person who was in the same tax bracket as me, as in, like, you know, if he was, because, you know, you grew up poor, like, we understand. I want you to look up SNL with Tom Hanks and of course Kenan, and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
All about shooting guns and doing drugs. Hey, whoa. The things that we want are promoted subliminally through the songs, like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to.
Didn't I not just say that? Oh, let me continue.
Start popping pills, hit the blunt, and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites. Put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he said the music that we listen to is all about shooting and drugs. Unless you, I mean, if you're about that life, I mean, by all means, but a lot of people just be fronting. Of course, like they're doing drugs. I mean, we literally have a rapper called Lozanne. You know, it's like, I just said that everyone wants to copy each other. Like, everyone wants a nice car. Everyone wants a bad bitch. Everyone wants Gucci or like some designer wear. Everybody wants to bling. Like I said, I've never wear gold before. I don't know. Everyone just likes to live luxuriously, and that's fine. But I mean, if you're if you can live in a house without having to worry about paying like the bills and all that stuff, living comfortably, you already made it, bro. I just want to say that, man. You had the fake news all over the screens, and that's true. That's the reason why I don't really use social media that much or YouTubing. People always ask me like, how do you not know this person? How have you not reacted to this person already? And it's like, well, it's because I don't really go on like the internet that much. I really don't. I have other stuff like school, you know, and bills. I got a 9-to-5 job, you know what I'm saying? But it's like a lot of people, especially my generation and so forth, look to social media, which is like Instagram, on news, but a lot of the time it's just twisted. It's cut up into parts where this person can be like, oh my gosh, this person hurt that other person. But next you know, the whole story can change, be like, well, he was defending himself from this other person. So you never know. Also, he also said, if you're not a white supremacist, I guess you Antifa. It's literally no gray area. There is no gray area. You're either this or that. That's just how the world is, man. That's how the world is.
The rooftops beat down better. Turn us on each other now. No lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter.
I understand the concept, man.
Freedom's dead. If you have an opinion, take it back. Facts. People hate the president. If you don't, then you trash. Facts. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. Facts. The government abuses us. It's all part of the plan. Facts. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included.
Huh? Anyways, I can see that. I can see what you're saying. You said, there is something about, like, you know, people hate the president. If you don't, then you trash. I mean, like, I understand why. Like, don't we all have an opinion into who we like? You know, it's like, say the Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, which I like, but he also did say that all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans don't feel included. I understand what you're saying. I think people just need to realize why black people just don't like the all lives matter saying, or like the movement. It's almost like, think of it kind of like this. Let's say you create like this nice banner, and like it's all over the billboards, but then another company comes in and they just completely cover that. You know what I'm saying? You work so hard for this, and you're trying to show, you know, you're trying to express your opinion, but some other billboard just comes in and just covers it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the best way to explain it. So I feel like people are just, I think, you know, people at the BLM are just more upset that, yeah, we all know that all lives matter, but certain people will actually say it as I've seen certain people say it as a joke, you know, saying no, not Black Lives Matter, it's all lives matter, you know. I think people just don't see the point that it's literally like, of all the people that's being, you know, killed, it's literally like, it's more black people than white people. White people, like, I've seen I've seen like certain police chases where a guy, like some white people would just fight with the cops. I saw someone get tased. He got tased by the cop. Didn't affect him at all. He got angry and chased the cop. The cop was running away from him. If it were a black person, he would have been dead right off the bat. You know. So, you know, I'm just saying.
All colors fall under laws that govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, the music we make, all about big booties and getting paid. Hey, whoa. We watch the news and it fills up our brains with violence and riots and race. Like, this is a race war. You need to hate more. Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What a vicious cycle we can.
I'm not even gonna speak on that one. Y'all can comment down below what you guys think about that one, because I feel like I just be repeating myself. So
break away from, they control the culture, they control the paper, they're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation. The music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood
I like this concept.
Turn us on each other till no lives matter. music will make you dumb. The media makes you hate, and they control them both. There ain't no escape. They put the world in a state of chaos. Economy crashing and massive layoffs. Black against white, or it's left versus right. Divide and conquer, and control is the payoff.
Yeah.
Screaming from
why does he keep doing that? They get it.
Down better. Turn us on each other now. No lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter.
Nova? Is that his girl or something? I think people just need to listen to this at least once and give this a chance. I like the message. I like what he's trying to say. I like the concept. He's basically, it's like we all just hating on each other until literally no lives matter. We just start killing each other at that point, you know? So, yeah. You know, I definitely applaud him for his bravery. You know, he's got some bowling balls for nuts. Like, you know, like I say, you know, I try to be an honest dude, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I was kind of worried about uploading stuff like this, you know, more because of my my 9-to-5 job in my college. I doubt I'm gonna get kicked out or fired after this. And sometimes, it's just sometimes that, you know, I do have a foul mouth sometimes, and I do talk before I think, which is a bad habit, by the way. I just gotta be careful what I say on the internet. So I hope you guys don't think that I wasn't like truly uncomfortable. I was a little bit worried, but you know, if I was truly that worried, I would never have uploaded the video in the first place. Some of you guys in the Hangover Gang family are very supportive, and shout out to all y'all, because you know it's just very supportive, and it's very comforting that you're pushing me to say my opinions. You know, it's really nice of y'all, for real. Need more of y'all. However, I have seen some of your comments, some people. And I guess I'm just not used to this since I've been on social media for a long time. Some of you guys were saying that I'm just not manly enough. I'm immature, I'm brainwashed. You have no right to have an opinion if you're silent. I think someone said something about like, y'all said me like Martin Luther King said, silence is betrayal. He said at times, silence is betrayal. Don't get it twisted. He didn't say all the time. Because there's a lot of topics that a lot of people are silent about. But of course, you don't see me going after people who's like, you don't believe in Black Lives Matter? Or you're not going to talk about Black Lives Matter? I'm not the type of person to just be like throwing comments saying, if you don't say Black Lives Matter, if you don't post this black square, you're automatically racist. No, I'm not that type of person. You can be silent if you want to. For people to come at me just because I'm quiet about certain topics, I don't think I've ever seen so much arrogance and pettiness. It's almost like, you know, I just sometimes don't even see the correlation why if I'm silent I don't have the right to have an opinion. It's almost like, I remember when I rejected a girl and she was like, well, you're probably not man enough to handle me anyways, your dick probably too small. I'm just like, what did that have to do with I just don't find you attractive? You know what I'm saying? It's petty stuff like that. Certain reasons why is because, one, I'm probably just not interested. I probably just don't care. Simply put, if it has nothing to do with me, then educate myself on it. Just don't have no reason to, you know? Another one is like, you know, you can't be silent, you know, silence is a crime. I'm like, no, crime is crime. What's worse is if I'm talking about something and I just don't have knowledge or facts to back it up. That's why some of you guys, I appreciate some of you guys were giving me statistics on the abortions, because I was about to say, I can't say that's true because I don't know that, you know. This is a raw reaction. It's just based off prior knowledge. And of course, my third reason, he said it himself. You have an opinion, take it back. I'm gonna say it like this. I've rarely ever, like, I've only been in a couple debates and a whole lot more arguments. If we don't know the differences, basically in an argument, you're just so like, it's more like people yelling at each other. They get so heated, take everything personally, and so emotional, and it comes to the point where they just don't hear, like they don't listen to you anymore. They're hearing you, but they don't listen. And at that point, I'm just like, there's no point of me like talking about certain things, because people say they always want to preach about diversity, but they don't accept the diverse opinions. I have no energy to like talk to a brick wall. I have other things to do. There's only like just so much, like only a few things have truly affected me in life. my fights are rent, bills, a 9-to-5 job, getting my degree, this roach that I thought I killed, but I don't know, like I thought I stepped on it. I tried to go sweep it up, but then I don't know, the nigga gone, so I don't even know where he's at. And you have, you know, I have my fights and you have your fights. It's your job to, you know, isn't it your job to be more educated and like do all that boycotting stuff? Don't put that on me just because like I'm not gonna talk about certain things that affects you. I have no need to. At the end of the day, this channel is me entertaining y'all with y'all reactions. If I have input, I'll give it to you guys. You know, I'm a pretty open-minded person. That's why I'm gonna continue to listen to his music. Because, you know, I think what he's doing is very rare and it's needed. I just want you guys to know. It's out of respect. Don't think of me out of political commentator. Like, I'm not a political commentator. I'm not a philanthropist. I'm not an activist of any sort. Whether you think it's PC or not, I couldn't care less. That you can go with other channels. You want to unsubscribe? Okay. Cool. Your choice. Like I said, shout out to the Hangover Gang family. You know, I really appreciate y'all for supporting this channel. And like I said, I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole as long as you guys go down with the rabbit hole with me, man. It's gonna be on some Alice in Wonderland shit, and I swear. Y'all stay breezy, man. Peace.